What if I told you that you've been playing the game of life without ever reading the rule book? We've all felt it. Those seasons where everything flows like magic, and those weeks where you're fighting an uphill battle against the wind. But the universe isn't random, and it definitely isn't against you. It's governed by 12 precise, immutable laws. And when you stop breaking them and start moving with them, that is where your quantum reality begins. Today, I'm going to teach you about each law. I'm going to tell you the concept, one practical tip, and one action you can implement today. Most people only know the law of attraction, but that's actually just one piece of a much larger puzzle. If you only use that one law, you're missing the other 11 gears that make the engine run. Stick with me until the end of this video because the 12th law is the master key. It's the reason why your manifestations haven't landed yet, and I'm going to show you exactly how to turn it on today. Law number 1, the law of divine oneness. Everything is connected. Every thought, action, and event is linked to everything else. Practical tip: practice compassion first. Since we are all one, helping someone else is literally helping a different version of yourself. Daily action: do one anonymous act of kindness today and notice how your own mood lifts instantly. Law number 2, the law of vibration. Nothing rests, everything moves. Your vibe is the frequency you broadcast to the world. Practical tip: the 60-second pattern interrupt. You cannot think your way out of a low vibration. You have to act your way out. If you are spiraling into anxiety or lack, your cells are vibrating at a slow, heavy rate. Daily action: use a physical circuit breaker. Put on a high-frequency song. Use a cold water splash on your face, or jump up and down for 60 seconds. This physically forces your atoms to shift frequency, making it impossible for the old thought pattern to stick. Law number 3, the law of correspondence. As above, so below. Your outer world is a mirror reflecting your inner state. Practical tip: the microenvironment audit. If your life feels chaotic, look at your most immediate physical surroundings. Chaos in the kitchen or a cluttered inbox is often a physical manifestation of a cluttered mind. Daily action: pick one small mirror, like your junk drawer or your car's glove box, and organize it with the intention that as you clear this space, you are clearing your mental static. Watch how a breakthrough in your external world follows shortly after. Law number 4, the law of attraction. Like attracts like. You don't get what you want, you get what you are. Practical tip: the I am reality anchor. The universe doesn't respond to your words. It responds to your feeling state. If you say, I want money, while feeling poor, you attract more wanting. Daily action. Script these sentences starting with, I am so grateful now that, followed by your desire in the present tense. Read them aloud while holding a physical object that represents that future, like a key or a piece of jewelry, to anchor the feeling into the present moment. Law number 5, the law of inspired action. Manifestation requires a physical bridge. You must meet the universe halfway. Practical tip: the 5-minute nudge rule. People often wait for a sign that is a lightning bolt, but the universe usually speaks in whispers. A random thought to call a friend or visit a specific cafe. Daily action. The moment you get an intuitive hit that feels light and exciting, take one physical step toward it within 5 minutes. Buy the book, send the email, or do the Google search. This signals to the universe that you are a serious co-creator. Law number 6, the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Energy is always moving and changing. You have the power to turn lead into gold. Practical tip: emotional alchemy. High pressure energy, like stress, is just raw power. You can transmute that energy rather than suppressing it. Daily action. When you feel a surge of nervous energy before a big event, don't try to calm down. Instead, say out loud, I am channeling this energy into focus. Physically push the air in front of you to symbolize moving the energy from your chest out into your work. Law number 7, the law of cause and effect, or karma. Every action has a reaction. What you send out must return to you. Practical tip: intentional energy planting. Karma isn't a punishment, it's a reflection. If you want more support in your life, you must plant the seed of support elsewhere. Daily action. Every morning ask, what energy do I want to harvest today? If you want kindness, leave a glowing review for a small business. If you want financial flow, give a small tip with a genuine smile. You are literally prepaying for your own future blessings. Law number 8, the law of compensation. You are rewarded in direct proportion to the value you provide and the number of people you impact. Practical tip: the extra inch method. To increase your compensation, money, love, or opportunities, you must increase your contribution. Daily action. In every interaction today, whether with a client or a barista, provide 10% more value than is expected. It could be a deeper level of listening or a faster turnaround on a task. This creates a vacuum that the universe must fill with a reward. Law number 9, the law of relativity. Nothing is inherently good or bad until we compare it to something else. Practical tip: the perspective pivot. We often suffer because we compare our day 1 to someone else's day 100. Daily action. When you feel like you're failing, find a new relative point. Compare your current problem to a challenge you overcame 5 years ago. Realize that your current mountain is actually just a molehill compared to the version of you that is coming. Law number 10, the law of polarity. Everything has an opposite. Within every problem lies the exact solution. Practical tip: finding the flip side. You cannot have a left without a right. Therefore, you cannot have a loss without a hidden gain. Daily action. Take a piece of paper and draw a line down the middle. On the left, write a negative event that happened today. On the right, identify the polar opposite potential that it created. For example, the flight was canceled flips to, I have 4 hours of unexpected time to finish my book. Law number 11, the law of rhythm. Life moves in cycles, just like the tides or the seasons. Practical tip: honoring the ebb. We live in a society that demands spring or growth all year round. This leads to burnout. Daily action. Identify which season you are in today. If you feel low energy, don't fight it. That's your winter. Use it for reflection and rest. By not resisting the ebb, you allow the flow to return much faster. Law number 12, the law of gender. Everything requires a gestation period. There is a masculine, doing, and a feminine, being, to every creation. Practical tip: the seed trust meditation. You don't dig up a seed every 2 hours to see if it's growing. You trust the darkness. Daily action. At the end of the day, visualize your goals as seeds deep in the soil. Say to yourself, I have done the masculine work, the planting. I now embrace the feminine grace, the waiting. Let go of the how and when, and allow the universe to do its job. Finally, I promised you the master key, the reason why many people understand these laws but never see their reality change. The secret is the law of divine oneness combined with the law of gender. Most people try to use the law of attraction with a lack mindset, asking the universe for things because they feel incomplete. But the master key is knowing that because of divine oneness, you already possess the frequency of what you want. You aren't attracting it from far away. You are tuning into it right here. And because of the law of gender, you must allow the gestation period. Stop rushing the universe. Your only job is to stay in the vibration of it is done. If this resonated with you, subscribe to Her Quantum Reality. We don't just dream of a better life, we align with the laws that create it. I'll see you next time.